Seeing as Skoda's just released an all-new Octavia, and it's actually very good, it's felt the need to update the Superb to make sure it's not upstaged by its smaller, well, ever so slightly smaller, brother. Both this hatch version and the Estate get a new grille, redesigned headlamps and fog lights, while round the back, LED tail lights are now standard. There are also new colours to choose from, and alloy wheel designs. Inside, very little has changed other than you now get a leather multifunction steering wheel with cruise control as standard. Also, all versions now come with a 6-speed manual gearbox. Now this wouldn't be a car buyer review if I didn't show you around the Cubby Spaces, and the Superb's pretty good. Got a reasonable sized glove box and central cubby. Got some cup holders here. I'm going to put my glasses in there. There's a place where you can lose your mobile phone and wonder maybe an hour later where the heck you put it. There's a secret compartment down here for your snacks. And the car can actually pass the biggest of the CarBuyer big bottle test. So this is 2 litres. There's a side door bin. It just about fits. In terms of reliability, the Skoda Superb has a fabulous track record. In fact, it came second overall in the 2013 Driver Power Owner Satisfaction Survey. And you can tell us about your car if you want to by visiting driverpower.co.uk and filling in the form. For me though, the really big news about the Superb is just how much space there is in the rear of this thing. I mean, it's positively palatial back here. Headroom's pretty decent, but look at that knee room. When I say knee room, I could say foot room. Look, you can really stretch out in the back of here. Now, I do know that you've got a bit of a hump here in the middle, so that does get in the way of the middle passenger, but unlike in some other cars, when you are in the middle seat, there's still enough headroom, and these footwells are so huge, there's enough room for everybody's feet. There's some other big news actually with this car, but before I tell you what it is, shall we have some driving shots? Okay then, so that other big news I was talking about, well, would you believe me if I told you this car can return 67.3 miles per gallon? And you know how difficult it is to get close to manufacturer's claim figures. Well, I did 100 miles up the motorway in this car the other day, and this is what the trip computer is saying. And you know what? I was barely trying. The reason this particular car is so economical is because it's the Green Line 3 model. It has low rolling resistance tyres, stop-start technology and a lower ride height to make it more aerodynamic. The main feature of this car though is the 1.6 litre diesel engine, which emits just 109 grams per kilometre of carbon dioxide, which will make it very popular with company car drivers. Admittedly, it's not particularly quick off the mark. When you rev it, it's a little bit noisy, but once you're up at cruising speed on the motorway, it's actually very good, and the car on the whole is reasonably quiet. It's not completely perfect though, because, for instance, I'm not particularly fond of these chairs. They don't seem to have much side support, and I almost feel like a child sat in a grown-up's chair. And then there's the fact that this big car doesn't come with a USB input as standard. I mean, come on Skoda, it's like 2013. There are some other problems too. For instance, while this car steers and handles well for a big thing, I just think the suspension's a little bit too firm for this type of vehicle. It tends to just fidget about over any imperfections in the road, and it bounces over bumps and bangs through potholes. Yet when you go over a speed hump in town, it tends to bottom out on the nose, although that could be particular to this model because it's the Green Line version and it's actually 15 millimeters lower than the normal car. Now our final gripe is specific to the hatch version of the Superb, and I know Skoda's really proud of its dual boot, which means this car is either a saloon or, wait for it, a hatchback. But if you ask me, that's a bit of a gimmick really, because it adds cost, complexity and weight. And if you ask me, I'd happily swap all that for a standard fit USB input. Then there's the boot itself. Now, you're probably thinking I'm crazy complaining about this, but while it is huge, it's not really that much bigger than the cheaper Octavia. What's more, the seats don't fold flat, and there's this annoying ridge which makes it harder to slide heavy items all the way to the back. Overall though, the Superb's positive points far outweigh its negative points. But really, if you want a car like this, I just think it's better as the estate version because it's not only bigger, it's better looking too. And you can see the review of that car by clicking on the video window down here. Alternatively, if you want something a bit more sporty, how about a Mazda 6, which you can view by clicking on the video down here. And as always, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, you can do so now by clicking on our logo up here.